Welcome back. Mr. Bukhari, before the break, Iqbal Zafar Chagra has said that PMLN did not take any benefit from the NRO, but your cabinet colleague Khurshid Shah did say that PMLN is also one of the beneficiaries of NRO. Could you really confirm that?
I have already stated that let this matter comes to the parliament or comes elsewhere, and then we will all know that who were the beneficiaries and who were not. So I will not jump to the conclusions right now. I will wait till it comes to the parliament.
But why why government is reluctant to make public the names of
we are
beneficiaries?
Definitely not reluctant. When you are even the media, you are even discussing what were on the table of the people. You can give the name, and you are very welcome. Please issue the list of the names who are the beneficiaries. And one more thing. Then you have to go into the details as well, that which of these cases were false and which were not. That's another question.
But of course, that public want to know that who took benefits from the NRO. Do you think that this is a responsibility of the government, that if it is transparent, they should make public? So let it be clear if the PMLN also take advantage from it.
I think in the democracy, everything is transparent and everything will be transparent, and I have already told you that if this matter comes, this is already.
But personally, do you think that they should be made public?
The list of
beneficiaries should be made public?
I do, yes.
So why government is reluctant? Why the law ministry?
It's not about the government, or it's not about any individual. It's I mean if people ask that, and if they ask, it's not the thing if one of the gentlemen just gets up and he says something, and you have to admit that if this question is raised in the assembly, and if somebody wants to ask for the list, we will provide that.
But I am asking.
You are not member of parliament, my dear.
I'm not asking. I'm asking as a media person.
Yes,
representative of the
public. You can find
public.
it yourself. I mean, you can find anything you want. You can.
I tried, but
the media people can even add a lot of things to the reality. So you are.
Mr. Sheikh Rashid, you were also at the time when this NRO was promulgated. You were minister at that time. Who took benefit from it? Do you think that PMLN was also included in it?
But one thing which I want to say is, okay, look. Everybody knows this NRO started, all this politics started on the base of NRO. And all the nation were, all the politicians were, all the political party kept silent till the Chief Justice given the verdict or his opinion. Unfortunately, I'm going to watch all this politics. Our politician always goes for media. They don't have their own line and length. No NRO issue is from after the Chief Justice Saab has given a comments that the murderer also want to get relief under NRO. And they said, look, this is not a decisive case. Once or twice or thrice he has said this on different occasions.
But do you think government should make public the list of all beneficiaries?
I think sometimes I surprise why these member National Assembly, so many things they can ask, they can move. They can resist, they can boycott. We want list.
But couple of senators I know did raise this question, but they were not given any response.
In this parliament, nobody is so vocal against this government. They have a very good opposition, very friendly opposition. I haven't seen anything very serious come out. When we were in parliament, let me say, if you say I can stop anytime, but I want to say even there were a few members when we were in opposition or when PMLN were in opposition last time, they were very vocal, very difficult to handle them. And they were well prepared. I haven't seen last 2 years any serious case coming in the parliament well prepared.
But leader of the
opposition,
opposition,
nobody on the floor of the house asked this, that he want the list of the people.
But leader of the opposition, Chaudhry Nisar, is quite vocal against the PPP, even against President Asif Ali Zardari. Why was he not there in the meeting?
Well, you know, this was the delegation was chalked out by Mr. Nawaz Sharif, and Mr. Chaudhry Nisar had some other commitments. It is not that he was left out just
earlier
for some.
It was reported that Chaudhry Nisar will be part of the delegation.
Yeah, but he had some commitments and he wanted to stay away from this meeting because he had already committed there. That is the only reason. You have been seeing him attending all the meetings, and he will be in future also.
But there are
inshallah, he will
reports
be
that,
attending all the meetings.
He was left
There
out
is
because he was quite critical of President Asif Ali Zardari. That's why.
Well, that is, I don't think that is the reason at all. Well, if he is critical even in the assembly. It is on the floor of the house that he's been taken talking and playing its right role what the opposition should. He has been playing that role.
Do you agree
so
with
nobody can say
Mr.
that
Because this is his choice.
well, I feel that
This
he
is
has
the
been
choice
vocal
of
and
Prime Nawaz Sharif.
he has been raising all the important issues on the floor of the house. If you can start counting them, there are not too many issues which have come to the parliament, and we can count them on our fingertips. And we have taken a very
PMLN
firm
has also
stand
been
on all these.
accused of being friendly opposition. That's also true.
Well, this is
It's
not actually. It is not friendly opposition, Kamran. It is the present
want to save the
circumstances. The present
Not friendly.
circumstances, the challenges that your country is facing, are so severe that it is not friendly opposition. It is cooperation, which we are extending to the government in the larger interests of the nation.
Okay, we will raise this point that whether the government is happy with the cooperation that you are extended to them. But before that, we have to go for a break here. After the break, our discussion will continue. Stay with us.